All right, guys, a little update on all these projects. Let's give me another wrench on that. The duster is, we're waiting on I got to get a welder for that thing to get that floor pan put in, because that welder I have got it ain't gonna cut it. So I've been out here working on the CUDA all evening, and I was kind of getting concerned with that dipstick right there. Yeah, I showed you my wiring again. I was getting worried that dipstick it was gonna be too long for the tunnel. So I was afraid I was going to cut it, but it rained again. Couldn't mow this evening, so I come in and started working on this, and needless to say, the tunnel fits it just as good as it can. So I ain't gonna have to worry about cutting none of that or shortening that dipstick or none of that stuff. So I'm gonna leave Daddy's in his transmission. But I got all the stuff in. I got some carburetor parts in, so that's what I'm working on right now. Put some bigger jets in it because it's still getting on the other end of the track, falling over on its face, and it's going entirely too lean. I say entirely too lean. It's going leaner than I wanted it. I don't think it's lean enough to hurt itself, but to me, leaner than it needs to be is hurting it. That's where that's at right now. I kind of put the 89 back on the back burner again because the torque converter broke in it. I was going to buy an overdrive for it. I think I'm just going to buy me another converter and stick it back in there so I can get the truck back on the road, because I can afford a $2,500 transmission, but wanting to and needing to are two different things. I don't want to afford that, and I don't really need to when I can buy a $200 converter and drive it for another however many thousand miles. Because that one there made it, I think, 18 years for a $107 torque converter, which 17 year ago prices is probably $250 now. I can live with that. Pretty much all I do is drive it to work and pull a lawnmower trailer, but that's beside the point. Things are fixing to happen with it. So that's where we're at with all these projects. Thank y'all for watching.